Good evening, everyone. My name is Erica McNamara. I'm the director of the Reading Coalition for Prevention and Support at the Reading Police Department. Can everyone hear me okay? All right. Thank you all for being here. I want to say thank you to our town leaders, our school leaders, our Coalition Advisory Board, our Chief of Police, David Clark, for all of their support in the work that we do in the Coalition day in and day out. We are here today to remember the loved ones that whose lives ended due to overdose, substance misuse, and suicide. Reading and many communities in our region are coming together on this day to remember those who have died or suffered permanent injury due to substance misuse. The theme for the 2023 International Overdose Awareness Day is recognizing those people who go unseen. So today we honor those people whose lives have been altered due to overdose. They are the family and friends grieving the loss of their loved one, the workers in healthcare and support services, our first responders, and those who are extending strength and compassion and selflessly give of themselves to support folks that are suffering. We would like to say to these people, we see you and that your voices should be amplified. You are also experiencing trauma and watching people that we love lose their lives or suffer permanent injury. We also want to say that the burden of this crisis is often left to the families and the folks who are most directly impacted. So we also want to make sure that we have an opportunity for folks to remember those that we've lost and the lives that they lived and the contributions that they made. So today, on August 31st, let's acknowledge and support the people in Reading who go unrecognized by raising awareness of the hidden impacts of overdose, promote education of overdose response, and continue our local work to make lasting life-saving changes. Sorry, I got stuck on that one. One of the things that I want to talk a little bit about is the history of the coalition. Our coalition was formed in 2006 in response to lives lost to substance misuse. It was formed by family members who lost loved ones and the town leaders, police leaders, and school leaders that also knew those families and knew those that were directly impacted. Since the coalition was founded, we have tried to create prevention and intervention strategies to address substance misuse, but during that time, we've also continued to lose people that we care about in our community. The coalition is funded under the Reading Police Department. We offer a variety of support and services, including our public health clinician who is seeing clients every week, providing therapeutic support, and also the great work of our outreach coordinator, which is promoting our services and our education initiatives. So I want to say a special thank you to Crystal, our outreach coordinator, and Tanya Jaranecki, our public health safety clinician. One of the things that we want to mention is our work with the Mystic Valley Public Health Coalition. You'll notice that the story walk is a tribute to the region as well as to Reading. We work with 6 other communities because we are not in this challenge alone. Our 7 communities are Medford, Malden, Melrose, Wakefield, Reading, Stoneham, and Winchester. One of the things that we also want to point out is the colored flags that you see on the town common today. You'll notice the purple flags, which represent substance misuse deaths, and the yellow flags, which represent those lives lost to suicide. The smaller heart to the left of me symbolizes the lives we've lost in Reading. We've lost 95 people as of July of 2023, going back to 2010. We've lost 827 people in the region, and the larger heart over to my right. So we want you to remember the lives that are connected by the symbolization of these flags. And we also want you to take a moment to read the stories of families that have contributed to the story walk so you can learn a little bit more about the people who are behind the statistics. All of the stories, including the ones that are on display today, represent not just a loss to the family, but a loss to the community. One new story that we have this year was contributed by the Fisher family. I want to say thank you to them for sharing their son's story. All of the stories, including Tim's, are on display to promote understanding, compassion, and change. As our first responders do their thing. As we get ready for September to celebrate Recovery Month, we also wanted to share that there's another way for the community to show their support. Chief Clark and the Coalition created a special Reading Coalition patch for officers to wear during the month of September. The patch will be worn throughout the month to raise awareness of substance misuse and mental health initiatives. The patch combines traditional Reading Police patch along with the logo of the Coalition. There are 5 colored ribbons on the patch which represent mental health awareness, bullying prevention, recovery awareness, substance misuse, and suicide prevention awareness. So as you see officers throughout the community, you know, please let them know that you appreciate the work that they do on behalf of our town, especially when it comes to supporting those dealing with mental health and suicide prevention. Residents who would like to receive a patch should show proof of donation to any nonprofit organization that supports any of the mental health and awareness programs. They can contact Kristen O'Shaughnessy, our Community Services Officer, to request a patch. Before I close, I wanted to share a little bit about the story that was submitted by the Fisher family. Tim's story was submitted by his dad, John. Timothy was born January 28, 1978, and passed away August 29th of 2018. When we asked his dad what Tim was like, his dad responded, Tim was kind-hearted and goofy. He was a hard worker, mostly in the electrical trades, and was generous in helping others with handyman projects. He loved his dog, Lexi, his constant companion. When we asked his dad, how will you remember his son? He said, a sensitive, loving, and kind young man who never saw in himself what others saw. And I think that quote kind of captures when we talk about lost potential and we talk about what we lose when we lose someone that we love. You know, it's the person, it's what they represented, it's who they could have become. And so as you go around and view the story walk, I encourage you to reflect upon that. And I want to say a profound and special thank you to the Fisher family for sharing the story and being brave enough to include it publicly. It's not an easy thing to do. And I also want to let people know that our faith leaders are here in support of us. Reverend Amelia is going to be coming up in a few minutes after we view the story walk to invite us to the prayer vigil. I want to say thank you to the support that you provide in helping people with their grief and the compassion that you show our families and our community. It's very much appreciated. So for the next few minutes, I'm going to ask you to view the story walk, take a few moments to reflect, check out the resources that we have. We have bags here from the Mystic Valley Public Health Coalition to continue to spread awareness. Please take one of those. And then we'll let you know with an announcement when it's time to go over to the prayer vigil. Thank you for your attention.
There's anything that
that's great to know.
We means no, with the other EMC toilets.